Yo, what up world? 502 King Power coming to y'all with another video, man. So this video in particular is for the women, for the sisters. I hope that this video is beneficial for y'all, that you take something from it, overall that you're inspired by it, and that it improves your life. Far too often, women are fed this fairy tale and laid down with too many undeserving men. I'm making this video because I want y'all to take it more serious who you're allowing in between your legs. I'm not going to sugarcoat this video. I'm going to keep it as honest as I can. Now that being said, let's get this out the way. Sex is way more than just physical. Way more than physical. Sex is definitely spiritual. And that's something that you have to understand before you even have sex. I wish that we got this kind of talk in school. See, they gave us sex ed, but they didn't tell us about soul ties. They didn't tell us about the bond that you create, about the emotions that you carry that just pop up sporadically, the different personalities that show themselves. It's a lot of women who, because they mess with the wrong men early on in life, then they got these messed up personalities in them. And they're trying to do better in life. They want to be married. They want to have children in wedlock. They want to do all of the right things, but they have something constantly fighting with them. They have all these different personalities pulling at them in all different directions, and they want to do right, but they just can't understand. I want y'all to stick with me here. This is going to get deep. So I'm going to read a little bit here from Jeremiah. This is from Jeremiah, book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 20. Now, this is God speaking to Jeremiah about Israel. And again, this is at verse 20. Long ago you broke off your yoke and tore off your bonds. You said, I will not serve you. Indeed, on every high hill and under every spreading tree, you lay down as a prostitute. I had planted you like a choice vine of sound and reliable stock. I'm going to repeat that again. I had planted you like a choice vine of sound and reliable stock. So I had good intentions for you when I put you here. How then did you turn against me into a corrupt wild vine? Although you wash yourself with soda and you use an abundance of soap, the stain of your guilt is still before me, declares the sovereign Lord. How can you say I am not defiled? I have not run after the Baals, other gods. See how you behaved in the valley. Consider what you have done. You are a swift she-camel, running here and there, a wild donkey accustomed to the desert, sniffing the wind in her craving. In her heat, who can restrain her? Any males that pursue her need not tire themselves. At mating time, they will find her. Now, I read this, and again, he's not speaking about women in particular. That's not what that's about. It's about Israel. But my point in reading this is that God has every intention for you to be a wife. God has every intention for you to be taken care of. But too often in life, early on in life, women start racking up these sexual partners, man, and you watering yourself down. See, you are intended for so much more. I put you in a choice area. Is what he's saying. I put you here in a good place. I wanted you to be more. Why did you defile yourself? Why did you allow these different men to come around and insert themselves into you, to leave their DNA in you, to leave their bad spirit within you? I made you to be a clean vessel. I made you to be a wife. I'm going to continue on here. Stick with me. Stick with me. I'm going to continue on here. Going to pick back up at chapter 3. Again, we still inside the book of Jeremiah. If a man divorces his wife and she leaves him and marries another man, should he return to her again? Would not the land be completely defiled? But you have lived as a prostitute with many lovers. Would you now return to me, declares the Lord. That right there in a nutshell is exactly what I want women to take in from this video. You went too far off into believing all these different men. You went too far off track for what I put you here for. I made you special. I made you to be great. Men are not your equal because only you can do what you can do. Only you can be a mother. Only you can be a wife. I made you for greatness and I made you to be taken care of. But see, when you allow these different men, when you allow any Tom, Dick, Harry, whatever man to come around and just tell you whatever, and you just lay down with them and you keep on creating these spiritual bonds over and over and over again, you're making it worse for yourself. You're making it worse for yourself. And the sad thing is, like I said, this happens to so many young women. That's why traditionally over time, the woman has always gotten married young. It's a reason why they get married young. Because if you go on single, not saying that you can't be single and not have sex, that we know that that's not the case. There's plenty of people who are single and they are celibate. But you're at a much higher risk of spreading your body around with different men, different women. This message is for the women in particular, but men take something from this as well. Because you have to be careful where you plant your seed at. You have to be careful. I'm going to give y'all this here real quick and wrap this up. You know, in the Bible, it tells you that you shouldn't plant multiple seeds inside of a field. You shouldn't use one field and just scatter all kind of different seed in it. The same way that this applies to agriculture, because the Bible often uses agriculture as metaphors to explain life. Women, you cannot allow different men to put all these different seeds all over your field. Imagine trying to grow a garden, a small garden, and you keep putting all these different seeds in it. Can you imagine all the chaos, all the different plants growing and wrapping around each other and killing off each other? That's exactly what's going on to your body when you keep on injecting these different spirits. One's going against the other one, fighting against the other one. You don't know left from right. You deserve better than that. If I catch you before you reach that point, please take heed of what I'm saying. It's too many women that could tell you that that brother's correct. He's telling the truth. I'm dealing with it. I had to deal with it because I made a bad mistake. I made a whole lot of bad mistakes. And now I'm fighting off all these different spirits and emotions. I'm trying to get back right. I'm trying to get back to God. But the good thing is you can always get back to God. Now, it's much easier for you to take the right path early in life than to try to cleanse yourself of all the things that you've been through, all the people who you've been through, all the men that you laid down with. And men, something for y'all on this video too. Be careful who you spread your seed with. It's way too valuable. Don't lay down with any woman just because she's ready and able. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hopefully this video saves somebody. Hopefully this video inspires somebody. Hopefully this video touched somebody at just the right moment. If you liked anything about the video, like the video down below. Comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe and share the video. Make sure you hit that notification bell too, man. All of it matters. Hey, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. 502 King Paul, man. Y'all stay tuned for my future videos. I'm out.